assuming if you're here, it's because you want to be colorful, right? Or at the very least, you're inspired by color. So why are you not colorful yet? I need Bestie Handchair to help me with this lesson. I heard this quote the other day, and I feel like it perfectly summarizes why, I don't know why you're afraid to be colorful. And it was like, don't boo yourself off of stage before you've even been given the chance to give a performance. And I feel like more often than not, we are the ones that talk ourselves out of doing things that we want to do. I mean, I get it, okay? Been there, done that. I used to be afraid to wear a little maroon hat. I'd be in head-to-toe neutrals. I had this one maroon hat and I'd put it on and I'm like, ooh. But what if people look at me? But what if people stare at me? Like, is this too much? And now I look like a full-on rainbow clown and I feel like I'm living my best life possible. My house is super colorful. My closet is quite literally the most majestic, colorful place that I have actually ever laid my eyes upon. And I want you to have this too. Okay, maybe not my rainbow closet personally, but your own version of whatever your rainbow closet would look like to you. But before you can do any of that, you need to learn how to get out of your own way. You're scared of what people are gonna think. So you're scared that you're gonna stand out amongst the masses, amongst the beige-betties of the world. Does that mean that you then water yourself down and hide who you want to be just so you can kind of blend in? Who wants to blend in? There's literally only one of you on this entire planet, and so why are you trying to act like that's not true? It's like if every sardine in the can... Is that a bad analogy? Don't be like all the other sardines in the can, okay? I bet if you opened a can of sardines and you saw the magic rainbow fish, you know that children's story? You saw that fish in the can of sardines, you'd be pretty happy, wouldn't you? Don't you want to be the magic rainbow fish in this scenario? In the sardine can? No, probably not. That was a terrible analogy. Okay, I've got another one. Forget the analogy. Yes, when you start wearing color, it's going to feel scary. It's going to feel maybe a little foreign, like out of your wheelhouse, even if you know deep in your soul. Like I always tell people when they ask me why I started wearing colorful stuff, like why I started on this colorful journey in the first place, and I feel like my only answer is that it's in my soul. It's like I don't know how to explain it, like I just feel the colors and I feel like they are a part of me. Like I don't feel like I am Kalianna without the bright colors that I wear now. Do you get what I'm saying? But I feel like it took me a long time to even get to that point, to even let myself fully unleash my love of color to the extent of what I feel like it is now with my full-on rainbow closet and rainbow house. But all I know is that if I can do it, just a girl from a small town in Maine where they wear Carhartts and Dear John and literally just like workwear. If I can grow up there and then come out to be what I am today, then I feel like anyone can. Certainly you. You have to give yourself basically the green light to unleash that part of yourself. But I promise you, if you do that and you do that over time and then you take that same principle of letting you be you and applying that to the rest of your life, literally you will be shocked and amazed at where your life takes you. At your happiness level, maybe it's here. Maybe it's down here already. But you start working these principles in and letting yourself be fully you, and slowly over time, I promise you, your new baseline of happiness raises and raises and raises. I feel like that's one of the reasons I'm here on this planet, is to learn to trust myself and do the things that I want to do in my fullest, most organic capacity. Maybe you don't want to start with a full-on rainbow closet. That's fine. It's not like this is where you ultimately have to go. If this is where you ultimately want to go, oh, my friend, it's a fun life. As long as you are dressing for you and you walk into your closet every day with the mentality of like, okay, what do I want to wear today? How do I want to represent myself today? Then that's literally 90% of the battle. I could make a full-on whole series about how to actually like tangibly go out and accomplish this. But if I had to give you one piece of advice, it's literally to start letting yourself acclimate to the color or the things that you want to wear, even if it's not color. And basically what that means is think about when you're getting in the ocean and it's very cold, no? Oftentimes I have to wait until my feet and my legs go numb in the ocean before I can carry on. It's kind of like the same principle. It's like you don't necessarily want to run straight into the ocean and be cold and frozen because you're immediately gonna get out. And it's very similar with color. If you try to go full on from like an all black wardrobe to then a full on rainbow outfit, I feel like that's really scary. I mean, maybe you can. I just know I certainly couldn't do that. What worked better for me is adding colorful pieces over time, starting to wear that colorful item a lot, again and again and again. So basically I could acclimatize, I don't know how to say it, okay? You know what I'm saying. So I could just get used to that color and seeing myself in that color so that way I didn't get burnt out. And then obviously we gradually built that up over time and now I'm literally head to toe rainbow crazy lady. But like that's who I am in my soul. And so it just feels right. And when you look at me, at least tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I feel like when you look at me and you see me in colorful outfits, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you have to build up to that point. Like let yourself acclimatize, acclimate to the colorful waters before you just say like, oh no, that could never be me. It's like, have you even tried? Have you even dipped your toe in the ocean before you're running back for the shore? No. Probably not. You don't even have to be a certain type of person to pull off colorful outfits. That's another comment I get all the time is like, oh, love this for you, but like, I could never see myself wearing this. And it's like, why? I used to be exactly where you are. And it's like, look at me now. And now you think, oh yeah, it looks good on you. It's like, you'll think the same thing if you just actually like let yourself do it. I know easier said than done. And I feel like I could give a lot more like actual tips and whatnot for this. But I just wanted to make this first one to like, I'm like, just wear the colorful item. Put on the maroon hat, okay? Even if you're head to toe neutrals, put on a little pop of something and just start there. And I promise you, over time, especially if you keep following me on this channel, over time you're gonna be a rainbow clown, just like me. And that's what we all want, isn't it? All right, XOXO Kalianna rainbow clown out.